You talked about the wider application of your AI services. How is that going to work? And I wonder how is that going to really move the needle for your financial metrics?
Yeah, I think AI is challenging in terms of most companies struggle to monetize that, whereas all of our services are core to AI. So AI is not only a threat to potentially to the search ad market, but for us, it's actually a huge opportunity where each of our businesses, whether it's enhanced search, whether it's enhanced shopping experience, whether it's fintech, or even when it comes to webtoon recommendations, or even webtoon illustration tools, AI will only strengthen each of our services, and we benefit from that. So AI is something that's not foreign to us, but it's very, very important to each of our businesses.
So from the user perspective, how is it going to really change the experience of Naver?
Right. Well, the search experience will be enhanced, and in terms of shopping recommendations, and for example, travel recommendations, I think Naver is the largest go-to site in terms of itinerary searches. And so to the extent that AI can actually better that experience, I think it's a game changer for the user.
Okay, let's talk about the regulatory scrutiny that goes for big techs. And it's not just Korea, it's really around the world. What's Naver's stance when it comes to this market dominance related scrutiny coming from politicians and the government? How are you communicating what Naver is doing and what Naver is not doing?
You know, Naver's always taken a conservative approach. We've kind of laid under the radar for a while. There's a lot of regulation across the world. I think there's two types of regulation. One, regulation for the sake of regulation, but also enabling regulation. And for example, for areas like AI, enabling regulation is very, very important. And we hope to be able to help craft that pathway towards a better regulated technology ecosystem.
Do you think we have a degree of regulation for the sake of regulation in South Korea?
I think every market has that. Every country has that, and oftentimes it's not only a bad thing, right? And so, but we do understand the scrutiny over tech, and it's also because the natural dominance of where we are.
Can you tell us a little bit about how you're communicating Naver stance to the government and the political circle?
Well, for example, Naver, we don't see Naver as a dominating platform. We're actually an enabling platform. For example, we've democratized publication. You know, any amateur creator can go on Webtoons and publish their story. We've enabled commerce. For example, it costs only about a tenth of what it costs an offline store to actually open an online business. And we have more than 600,000 small and medium-sized entrepreneurs on our shopping platform, which we enable at a very, very low cost.